When facing a complex medical diagnosis, patients are often handed a list of treatment options defined by invisible borders. The assumption is that the care you need must exist within your local zip code, county, or state. But for life-altering conditions, local resources have limits. Families frequently encounter standard protocols that lack the specific specialization their condition requires, leaving them with few options for advancement. We operate on the principle of medical merit. This is the recognition that for any given condition, a peak of clinical expertise exists, and that peak is rarely located in the patient's immediate vicinity. Astracura identifies these global peaks. We act as an interface between the patient and the specialists best equipped to treat them, removing the constraints of the map from the care plan. This approach requires a deliberate shift in perspective, prioritizing the specific track record of a specialist over the convenience of their location. Finding that specific expertise is a data-driven exercise. Astracura has systematically mapped the locations of the highest-tier medical facilities currently in operation. These represent our medical corridors. They are active, established pathways linking a patient's point of origin directly to elite medical hubs across Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Because this global network is pre-curated, we remove the burden of independent research and technical guesswork from the shoulders of the patient's family. This architecture provides a clear path to specialized care across major disciplines, including advanced oncology, cardiology, and highly rare surgical procedures. By establishing these permanent corridors, Astracura takes a chaotic global search and turns it into a direct, predictable line to specialized care. Astracura functions strictly as a clinical authority. Our role is rooted in medical data and surgical outcomes, ensuring every recommendation is driven by healthcare standards. Before any travel is discussed, we execute a mandatory process called clinical validation. This chart shows the first phase of that validation, the independent auditing of a foreign hospital's raw clinical outcome data. We filter success metrics and survival rates until only the top percentiles remain. The second phase applies that same filtration to the individual practitioner, vetting the surgical specialist's personal track record and peer-reviewed expertise. In the final phase, we ensure adherence to international medical protocols. The target facility must prove that it matches or exceeds the standard of care found in the patient's home country. This level of validation ensures that when our patients travel, they do so exclusively for mathematically proven, superior medical outcomes. While the clinical data is perfectly clear, the mechanics of international medical travel can be a significant burden for a family already dealing with a diagnosis. We manage this through unseen logistics, a system designed to absorb the operational friction of the journey. We coordinate the entire physical journey, including international flights, specialized medical transit, and secure accommodations for the family. Upon arrival, we provide on-the-ground patient advocacy. The patient is paired with a local representative who navigates the foreign hospital system alongside them. The support continues after the procedure. Once the patient returns home, Astracura manages the continuity of care and the transfer of all medical records back to their primary physicians. By mastering these mechanics, we allow the family to step away from logistical planning and focus their energy on the recovery process. With this infrastructure in place, a patient's medical options are no longer dictated by their geography. This process provides families with a clear, supported path forward during their most vulnerable moments. Astracura bridges the gap between a diagnosis and the world's most effective treatments, ensuring that specialized healing is no longer determined by location.